They thought that Ben V was connected to the ribbons. That's what Joe Pesci and Kevin J. O'Connor, that's what they thought, is he was connected to the ribbons. Okay, the ribbons is Post Malone. Post Malone, see how everything has been done the hardest way possible. They were going for Jesus's scrolls, which meant that he was a Wiz Khalifa. They thought Ben V would be a Wiz Khalifa, that he would not be able to control his mind, and that he would have these outbursts of energy that were the blast of the Islamic people. That's what they thought that would happen, and that it would be a ribbon, okay? And it's Azahel as Legion of the X-Men Legion, okay? But the way that we have it now is the Legion is connected to John Strong's, and it's perfectly intact, perfectly intact with U-turns and with all the craziness of this outer system with the Benjamin Living Seal. And I've done a lot of that, Brazen Walls. Okay. So if you're looking at Invega Trenza, if you're looking at the Resperidol, those are all outlets of how I have grinded it down and been the serpent in strength, and not of the adder of the Vatican, but of the top gun of the Vatican. Inverted. Okay? So, what I'm doing is I'm going to show God that we have all this the hardest way possible without the 2012 scrolls ever going into fruition, but that I have Brazen Walls done those scrolls, like Broken My Hand on Bulletproof Glass, like the girl tucked in to the bed, like the call, call to Julil, like how Ben V has what was gold of the butterfly song with his Julil, and with my transferring from the locust to the 200, and how crazy that was, that we have all we need for the Ark of the Covenant. We're doing extra credit for God. Get on your mind that you're doing extra credit for God. Okay? All that has to be done now is possibly 1 minute, just 1 minute, 60 seconds of the 4 hour countdown of Isaiah, Jeremiah, is fallen, is fallen. 1 minute takeoff, which is pride, envy, greed. Okay? That's my calculation. I'm good with calculation. It may be a few more minutes than that. So the MI3. When you see me say MI3, it means that I can't talk and my eyes are incriminating, like Tom Cruise, that I can't talk, but that I'm Iron Man of Pergamus Pit, that I have so much to say, but I can't say anything, and it's really a bad situation, where you're not being yourself. Okay, it's what Mr. T calls when he is the adder, when Brock is Blake. That's what's really going on, is that it's bottled up energy that cannot be expenditured because of the snare system, and because the people that go through the seal, their deal parameter of their sealing, with the deaths and everything, makes them look like man of sin, when really those are deeply detailed deaths that happen to seal their key. Okay, and it's all related to having a Vincent Hanna mentality, where you keep you hold on to your angst. Okay, as your six, you hold on to your six, your angst, Angst, the Vincent Hanna from Heat, Al Pacino. And I think that's it. Just keep faith with everything. And so Ben V gets to prove all them wrong. He gets to prove wrong Joe Pesci and Kevin J. O'Connor. He gets to prove them wrong and say, "Hey, I'm actually a good character. I'm not. I'm not in control of my mind, and I'm not possessing people as the adder does. I'm a good character." He gets to prove them wrong. So he's the underdog mentality where this is not expected of him, which is a good situation. That's how you want it to be when you're in Hollywood. You want it to be like that, okay? Where you don't have the pressure on you. Okay, so that's good too. And it's the Mike from around the world where he doesn't want it. He doesn't want the microchip power. Right, right. It's like that. So what else? Um, Let me think here. I told Bronson and I told him to tell Alex that the dowry that went into the Bible, the dowry is that they were going for. And I said, I don't speak on dreams. I don't speak on dreams. That's up to you. But that they don't need to do the woman stuff. Okay, I said that that's adder because that's not what Israel needs. That's not what we need. And I said it took a lot for me to get to the ambulance. So when you see the dowry, that's what it is. It's not that I took away their six. It's that I don't want them to feel like they have to get the woman to not be on the throne. You know, when it talks about that with the compass of man and the that if you can change the ordinances of the sun and moon, I will not have a woman to sit on the throne. You know, all of that. They were going for that because look at what section that's in, man. That's in the section of the beast and the man, and that they will know the law and not teach their neighbor, which is the Vegeta eye clip. That's what's going on. And the Vegeta eye clip is actually a good thing, but they made it into a bad thing where they can see the deaths and they just roll through the deaths all day long and try to be synagogue of Satan. Thank you. Have a good night.